I'm Ionna McKenzie, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT. Heard it say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Yeah, that's right. Who got next? That is the question, and Ionna is the answer. Except, guess what? This is a rebirth show. This is a Where Are They Now? This is part 2. Akilah, the amazing Ionna McKenzie. Welcome to our platform, ladies and gentlemen. This show, You Got Next, is all about giving exposure to the voices of tomorrow. And today, we got a very special one for you in the building. I see you rocking your jersey. I don't know, you got a ring on your finger now. You a Super Cup champ. You a Super Cup champ. Like our little sister just went grown up on us. How you feeling today, Ionna?
I'm feeling great. All
right. Okay. You still 6'2"? No, everything else has changed. You still 6'2" bringing heat? All right.
I'm still 6'2".
I just wanted to make sure, check this out. If this is your first time checking out the channel, I am your host, the mouth to the South, B. Jones, the Louisiana, Mr. Yeet himself, rocking alongside of my co-host, my colleague, my brother from another mother, the head coach, KT. Kev, man. Can you know what? Listen, I got to give you your rose, bro. We interviewed Ionna for the first time, man, what was it, a year ago? I don't know. When we first started doing this thing, man. Mm-hmm. Can you believe we made it this far?
I really can, man. I can't believe that I just were able to put up with you for a year. So that's a blessing in disguise. But haven't heard.
The real question is why did she put up with us for a year? Every time she score a bucket, we be like, good job.
The quality, the support.
Yeah, B. Jones, I don't want to take credit for her success, but have you noticed that anybody that did the show, they end up doing big things now? She's a hard worker. She's a dog on the floor, so I ain't taking any of that away from her. But
I wasn't in the gym with her.
No, we sure was.
But I'm gonna tell you something. The game changed. Look, we're gonna tell them how the game changed in just a second. But listen, if this is your first time checking out the channel, again, thank you so much. But we gotta ask you we gotta call the action right now. We need to ask you for a small favor, something that won't cost you a penny. We are trying to beat the algorithm. We are trying to take this show to the next level. I remember 6 months ago how we was telling everybody we need 1,000 subscribers. We are this close to 1,000 subscribers for the show. And in order for us to keep telling these amazing stories and keep the momentum of 2022 flowing, we need your support. So check this out. On the count of 3, if you're rocking with Ionna, if you're rocking with us, we need you to show us some love and smash that subscribe button. All right? Y'all ready? You ready, little sis?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Listen, if you did do that, we got a ton of episodes for you. And as a matter of fact, we got a very special episode for you. It's when we did IMAX Part 1 back last year. You can go and see what we looked like a year ago. So go check out the archives. Go enjoy yourself. We got over 100 episodes. You can actually see the entire evolution of the show. And while you're doing that, you're going to get some amazing stories from some amazing human beings who are doing phenomenal things and accomplishing big dreams. But hey, you didn't come here for that today. Today, you came here to bask in the awesomeness, the effervescence. You came here to see what was cracking for our little sis overseas. You know what, I'm at? We got to take you through the initiation again. I know, okay. but there's some people that didn't get to see part 1. And so we need to tell them who you are. And in order for us to do that, we got to take you back through the initiation. I'm sorry. It was Kevin's idea. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
That's okay.
Under the bus. All right. So to initiate you to the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay. Kodak, Kodak Black, Jack Boy, the Beatles, Bob Marley, and I'm still listening to some Blueface before the games. So I know there were some questions about that, but I like that for the game day music.
Ask you, did we get, first off, did we give you a hard time on your top 5 last time?
Yes, you did.
Okay, I was about to give you a hard time. I gotta treat you true little sis fashion. But did you give us the same top 5 as you did last time?
No, she didn't.
No, but I definitely know Kodak for sure would have been on there because I listened to him consistently. Yeah.
She didn't say the Beatles last time. I know that for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But she still got to do better if we listening to Blueface before we go out there and put up 30.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's happening.
Whatever it takes, right?
Right. Whatever it takes.
Maybe we need to listen to Blueface before we have a show. You never know, man. All right. So, what are some of your favorite sports teams?
So I don't really have a favorite sports team just because in general I just like sports, but I would say right now I have to say 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐵 chains in Japan because that's where my fiance is playing. So like I've been like super excited about watching all those games whenever they come on.
Could you say that a little slower this time?
Yes, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐵.
𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐵.
𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐵 trains. It's a
slow down because Kevin ain't really all that bright. He ain't gonna get stuff like that on the first go.
Goodness, I love how you just taking shots at me tonight, man. Yeah, leave me alone. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
Wonder Woman. Mainly because she's immortal, but then also she's strong and her dad is a Greek god, and I'm like really into what's it called, like zodiac signs and everything, and like my sign is Aries and we're like god of warriors, so whenever I think of Wonder Woman I think of myself, and then like people will like as a nickname will always like say, oh look, Wonder Woman just came in, so kind of fits.
I'll call you Aries, the god of war. I think that's called astrology. I'm not 100% sure.
Astrology, yes.
Yes.
Astrology.
Is it astrology?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, astrology. Okay. Yes, you're correct.
Well, first of all, that's a perfect fit for you. You're 6'2". Yes. Wonder Woman, she's an Amazon. You're gorgeous. I'm pretty sure your fiance is just loving the look. So with that said, Nubia, the Black Wonder Woman, since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Ooh. It's a good one. I can't really think of one off the top of my head, but something that just sounds like super powerful, like somebody like something that just sounds like it's in a Marvel movie. That's like when the superhero is like coming to the scene, like to come save the day, like something big and mighty with like a symphony in the back.
Okay, so what are your go-to kicks to hoop in?
Right now I'm wearing these. They're just like a regular Nike. They're Nike ones, but they're called like the trash ones, where it's all made out of recycled material.
Oh yes,
and
I've seen those.
Yeah, and I really like those. But then I think for me, it's also fitting since I'm like a pescatarian and I'm like really into like my food and like my blueprint on the earth and like limitizing it. So when I saw those shoes, I was like, oh my god, this is like perfect for me, perfect for like who I am, and then they're super comfortable. So. Yep.
All right. So if you like her top 5, please leave a comment. Tell us what you would change. Maybe you take Blueface out. But with that said, B. Jones.
Kodak.
Kodak. Oh, yeah. I'm on Kodak. All right, B. Jones. She was already in the family. So go ahead and take it away.
She was already kin people, man. So I ain't got but 3 letters. MVP. MVP. Hey, you've been tearing the scene up. You've also been jet setting. You've been for multiple teams. I remember when we first got with you was just rocking with one team, and since then, like in a year, I think 3 teams, 3 different opportunities.
3 teams.
3 teams, man. Well,
it was pretty cool.
So she's a Red Raider alumni. I'm going to make y'all go back because we got too much other stuff we got to talk about. We got to talk about the last year and what's been going on. But go back, listen to our first part of the story where you can hear where she fell in love with basketball, playing AAU, playing for the Red Raiders. This girl used to hoop at Texas Tech, so she doing major things. But tell us what the last year's been like since we last caught up with y'all.
Yeah, so the last year it's been really great, especially like as far as a basketball player goes. Like I just like last season I was able to go in the off season and just like really lock in on like things I can improve on. And then you guys know my agent Thomas, like he's really good. He's like a coach / agent / like older family, like an uncle or something. Like he's really good at just like being honest and let me know what I should work on and like holding me accountable. So I knew what I needed to do this summer. And then when I ran into my fiance, when I met him, I actually met him in the airport and he plays. So then we started working out together and then he was giving me advice and we played the same position. He's been playing for 13 years now. So he's helped me tremendously. And I think with just getting in the gym and then really like soaking in all the knowledge from like other people, it's just really helped me just to like exude the confidence, because I've always had the skills, but you know, like different situations you have to do different things. And I think just over time and just getting more comfortable with like being a pro, I was just like, all right, like this is my job, this is what I gotta do, just do it, ball out, and then you can have some fun.
Kevin gonna kill me, but I'm almost ready to talk about this fiance, Kevin, because I swear that has had a major part of her success. But I'm gonna hold off as long as I can. But if she say his name one more time, that fiance, then we're gonna have to go ahead and bust that thing open and unpack it right there. But like clearly something changed with you though. I don't know if it was mentally. I don't know if it was the happiness. Like you went from like a hard worker. I remember on the first show you were talking about, if it's a ball on the ground, I'm diving out to get it, to like you became that. I don't want to say MJ because that's a high type of mark to hit, but you became a team scoring leader. You became just an all around beast. Like, I mean that part of the story doesn't typically happen, So I mean, come on now, man. What was that? Was that just because you just started eating fish all the time, or
maybe? I honestly, it was just. I think like, it was just everybody around me just kept like telling me like, I always knew like I was good and like I would always like do stuff, but I think like just like literally just being completely fearless. And I think like I always said I was fearless and I always felt like I was fearless, but like when I mean to say like I'm literally like fearless now, like I'm the type of person where like, yeah, if I shoot the ball like 3 times, it doesn't matter if I miss it or make it, I'm still shooting the next one because I know I've been in the gym all summer long. Nobody can sit here and tell me anything. I'm gonna laugh like I know that I'm working out harder than everybody else. So it's like, instead of just like always like, yeah, you can show you're working out hard and you're doing this, but like you have to also have that confidence too that you bring with it. So like that means like, all right, if you miss a shot, my next one's definitely going in because I'm in the gym all the time. I seen the next shot go in. So it's just having that confidence and just like more swag about you, like when you play on the court. And that's like, just kind of like realizing yourself, like everybody's been telling you like, yeah, you're this girl, you're that girl. And then really like believing it and then seeing it on film and then just really taking it and running with it. Cause that's what people need you to be all the time.
B. Jones, before you ask another question, B. Jones, do you just see the confidence?
I do. I ain't gonna even lie. It's almost like I'm interviewing a whole different player. I'm telling you, it's a whole different interview. I can't wait for the people that really go back and watch the old interview and then come watch this one. Yo, leave us a fire emoji in the chat if you go back and watch the other one and watch this one, and I'm gonna send you a t-shirt because I want y'all to see. I'm gonna send you a SportsLifeTalk t-shirt, by the way. I want y'all to see the growth, the maturation process that is taking place, the evolution that is oncoming. Just like this is craziness to me. You even wearing number 1 now. She wearing number 1, Kevin. You see that? Yep. Now you became a champion. Mm-hmm. I saw you, confetti all over your face. You were sitting on the ground. Life was good. I thought, honestly, I thought you was gonna go soft from that point. But you got your ring. Tell us a little bit about that experience of becoming a Super Cup champion.
Yeah. So again, like reverting back to my fiance, so he's won like a bunch of. They call him like Lord of the Rings. That's his nickname, Lord of the Rings. So I was like, he was like, yeah, you got to add to the collection. So I was like, oh man, like. You never know when you're going to be in this opportunity again. So I was like, I got to win. So like, he was like, saying like, yeah, like you got this no matter what happens. And I'm just like, all right. Just got to like, just go take it because they're not going to give it to you. So like, I got it. And then I was just so excited. I was so happy like with the group of girls I was with, like for helping me like achieve that, especially like in your career. Cause people play for so long and just hope to like, win a medal, not let alone like a Super Cup and everything. So I was so happy, like definitely one of the top 10 moments in my sports career.
All right, Kevin, go on and talk about it. Let's get it out the way.
All right,
It's
so
time.
you remember last time I said I'm gonna get in your business, so we're gonna do a little early this time because you keep doing that, just hitting it to the face with it. All right, so you've seen the movie Love and Basketball. You are the SportsLifeTalk Monica Wright. Tell us about your Quincy McCall.
Okay, so I was in the airport, just like minding my own business, and I saw him and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful man I've ever seen, so I'm gonna go talk to him.
No, you walked up on him?
Yeah. And he's 6'10", so he's like a really big guy. And I just went up to him and I was just like, hey, where do you play? And then we just went from there. And then he sat in his plane, and then he sat in his seat on the plane in the front, and then I had gone towards the back. After the flight, I just went back up to him. I saw him looking at me again, and I was just trying to be so cool. I was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And talking to him, and he was just like, oh, I'm just going here, whatever. And then he ended up walking me to my gate. And I was like, wow, he's a really nice guy. He walked me all the way to my gate. And then the next day he said, hey, the first thing that was on my mind, when I woke up this morning was you. And then ever since then, we talked every single day.
That's actually a dope line, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, he broke the heat out with that one.
Yeah, he did.
So now that everybody know, they missed their shot. You had a year. You had a whole year. You watched
the
episode
year.
1. You had a whole year. She told you all you had to do was be 6'2", because she said she didn't want nobody under 6'2". All you had to do was bring 6'2" to the table and you was going to be good. She said, even if in the heels I'm a little bit taller than you, I still deal with you. But so now this thing didn't happen. And tell us some of the advantages, because it sounds like to me he's kind of like a secondary coach, or almost like a third coach in your life. I mean, is he pushing you a little bit harder? Like you said, watching the film, is he pushing you harder in the gym? Tell us about what transitions and what changes you noticed since you've been involved in that relationship with the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, so definitely even on and off the court, just because, when I talked to you guys last time, I was almost turning 25. Now I'm almost 26. So, I'm kind of in that transitioning part of my life, out of your early 20s into your late 20s. And he's 8 years older than me. So he's he knows exactly what I've got, going through the same thing career-wise, off the court, on the court. And so he's been really good at just helping me hey, you should make sure you save your money. Hey, make sure you don't overwork yourself too much, still get in the gym, but don't overwork yourself. You need to still keep your body healthy. That's going to help you play longer. Telling me again, shoot the ball. I see me make this many in a row, shoot the ball. He taught me a few moves, some things I never was doing before. And just overall, just like I said, I think just having somebody that's in your corner and cheering you on and saying oh, try this or do this, little things here and there, and seeing them doing it at the same time as you, because I watch his games at this during the same weekends when I was playing. So I'm getting to see everything he's saying, but he's actually doing what he's telling and asking of me to do. And so I think having somebody that's leading by example, that's been there as well, it really helps as far as growing and maturing, because you can really lean on that person for advice and guidance.
Well, what does the balance look like though? Because this is my thing. One thing I learned about you in episode 1 was you a feisty, tough competitor, and you don't like to lose. So then you got another guy this man is a 13-year veteran. I'm sure that he's 6'10", he doing this thing. So what is it like coming home after a loss to somebody, and you've lost or they've lost? How do y'all handle that dynamic of the emotional ride that sports takes you through?
Well, the thing is, so him and I, our birthdays are 3 days apart. So we're both Aries. Yeah, so we're fire and fire. So I already know exactly how he feels. I already know when we get there, he's mad. He's gonna be mad if he lost. He knows that I'm mad if I lost. But we still know, hey, when you get on the phone with me, you gotta be. I understand what you're going through. I'll give you your time, but just when we come together, we gotta be positive and think next play. So we're good at holding each other accountable, but also giving each other our time and understanding all right, they might need to cool off, but I'm gonna give you an hour, and then I'm gonna need you to come back and we could talk about something else. We could watch something on Netflix together, but we can't be upset because we got work to do.
Would you recommend a basketball relationship? Because I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of females come on this show and they say it's toxic. They say, I don't want no part of no basketball relationship.
Or just an
You-
athlete
you
period.
What'd you say,
Uh-huh.
KT?
Just an athlete period, not just necessarily basketball.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. So are you going on record as saying that you think the cure, the problem out there for those athletes that's struggling need to get a basketball boyfriend?
I think personally, I think you just got to find your soulmate. And it just so happened that my soulmate plays basketball. But like I always tell him all the time, like if he didn't play basketball, I still would have liked him just as much.
Right.
So it just happens that he played basketball. And we were just laughing the other day because we're like, for two people that like our whole life is basketball, we barely like talk about basketball unless like we're doing something that has to do with basketball.
Right.
Like we don't just sit on the phone and talk about basketball. It's more like, you know, in a work setting or like if I ask him a question or we're getting ready for games or something.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate to do this. I read your post today. It
Mm-hmm.
broke my heart.
Yeah.
Achilles, how bad is it?
Mm-hmm. So I fully ruptured it, and it was really unexpected actually because I take really good care of my body and I was so warmed up, but it was just one of those things they just say it's just a freak thing that can just happen. I just did a simple like jam and reverse to just go catch the ball like on the post, and then it just like I thought I got kicked, and that's like what they say, that's the red flag. But I didn't know that. So everybody around me stopped. I was really like looking at the film. I was like, wow, that was really nice sportsmanship because I put the ball on the floor and nobody took it and went the other way or anything. And yeah, I was like, I touched my heels and it was soft like a baby. And then I knew like
You were done.
that. Yeah, I knew.
What are the
Yeah.
doctors telling you as far as healing? Because I already know you ain't finna be on the bench too long. Oh, and Achilles is not the same. You know, back when I was young, well, in my younger days, the Achilles was the death stroke. Somebody
Yeah.
say, hey, they tore their Achilles up. That was like, they had a great career. You know, you'll be back. You'll be back. Matter of fact, a kid right now playing the Super Bowl after tearing his Achilles.
Yep,
in,
I seen
like,
that. Yeah, he
June.
tore it in the preseason. Yeah,
That's
and
right.
I was
It was
playing
in
in the,
June.
yep.
And now
Yep.
he'll be playing in the Super Bowl. So
Mhm.
I guess, what are they telling you as far as recovery time and what you got to prepare for and what does that
Yeah.
road look like for you?
Well, I mean, the first thing they're always going to tell you is going to be a long road, but just from like what I've seen, the biggest thing with the Achilles is like, so the surgery is a very easy surgery. You fix it, that's it. It's the rehab, so that's just the mental part. So if you just if I go into rehab and you know I'm just going like maybe like twice a week doing like you know the bare minimum, sure, it's going to take the full time, the 12, 18 months to heal. But if I go in there and I do everything that they're saying that I can do, like, and going as much as I possibly can, like, I could literally be playing again in like 5 to 6 months. But that's really just like all on me. How much are you willing to work? Well, how much like do you want to get back out there? And me, like, I've already like, I just came out of surgery, so I mean, I can't do anything now, but I definitely was like, all right, what foods do I need? Like, what's going to help heal me? I need collagen. I need vitamin C. I'm eating vegetables. Like, I'm just like anything just to like right now, just to like heal the tendon and like just stay light. So, you know, I'll be good when I have to get back on my feet.
So you know what that mean, right? Right, iMac? We got episode 3 coming back. We coming back
Yeah.
to you. We gotta talk about the bounce back. We gotta talk about the bounce back next year. So before you got injured though, you was on their head.
Yeah.
What were you averaging, like 26 a game? I mean, what were you, every time I would look up, it was 30, 10,
Yeah.
35.
I was right
it
around,
was crazy.
Yeah, I was right around 20 and 20. And that was the goal to finish the season, like right around 20 and 20. That was the goal. So I knew last game too. I was so mad at the only thing I was saying. I was like, dang, I was about to get 30 this game. I was gonna get a 30 game. Like
You was gonna get 30 points, 30 rebounds?
I knew it. I just felt it. As soon as I stepped on the floor, I was like, dang, I feel loose. I'm a bouncy. Like the ball feels right. Everything just felt right. But you know, it's just one of those days.
All right, so we're gonna talk about it in the You Got Next portion. I'm KT, you got anything, man?
Man, I'm just going to ask her one quick question just to piggyback off the first episode. What is something that basketball has taught you that you can use off the court?
I would say mental toughness and patience, because the mental toughness part of it, like you're going to go through a lot, whether it's like from other people saying things to you or maybe you not believing in yourself, but you've got to get past that wall, because if you don't have that, like you won't even survive to even just like play a season. Like if somebody's going to yell at you and you get sad, like, or cry, you will not survive. If you can't if you say you're overseas and you score, like 10 points in a game, like first of all, you're the American, that can't happen. So like if it does happen to you, you still have to have the mental toughness to like, all right, damn, I gotta go get like 30, let me go get 25 next game and come back stronger. So like, they see like this, you have to have like that mental toughness to be able to bounce back after somebody saying, oh, she's not this or she's not that. You just have to be in your own self and know who you are and know the player that you are. And then patience is also just like, it's a waiting game. Just because you have a good season, and then with COVID, nothing is guaranteed with overseas basketball. So you just got to be patient and just wait your turn. And that's just something I would say, like taking that off the court. Like this is a long injury that I'm going to have to be, patient with, but I know that I'm also mentally tough to get through it, and I have a goal. So I'm looking forward to the end result.
Yeah, you see the difference between now and the last time she answered this? Because I think she said patience the last time, if I'm not mistaken, but she didn't talk about the mental. So look at our little sis growing up on us. So we just love it.
Hey, I'm almost moved to tears on this one because the growth is crazy. We set out to do this platform, and people don't realize that this was the mission. The mission was to see somebody go from good to great, to see somebody go from where they are now with these high hopes and these high dreams and tell their story, and we watch that person evolve because everybody can't be on ESPN. So but you can be on SportsLifeTalk if you're putting in good work and you're working real hard, you're trying, you're doing your best, and you kind of gave us a shot. You didn't know who we was when we reached out. You were one of the few people that said, "Hey, they got 700 followers. I'm gonna still show them some love." And we'll never forget that. But Kevin, we gonna play at this game? We gonna do it this episode?
Let's go ahead and do it, man. Let's go ahead and get it on.
That boy don't miss an episode to get his head bashed. Welcome to this episode's game of championship rounds. At this part of the show, Kevin and I, we go tit for tat. We against each other in the brotherly love. But Ionna is now calling the shot. So have you ever played a game called Would You Rather?
Yes.
All right, so then you know what's about to happen. Kevin and I will both present to you an option. You select one of those options. Based on which option you select, that host will gain a point. The first host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3, will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And no, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't have the game last year when she was on the show the first time. So this is her first time entering into the arena. Now, for those of you who are really, truly family, and y'all been rocking with us, then y'all already know the score. But for those of you who are new to the channel, this competition is real. Kevin won season 1 championship. He won it with 60 wins over my 52. And now in season 2, the score is 10-10. Now we're early in the year, so we got a long way to go. But I had to battle back. Being down again, I had to battle back to get to that point. So I'm counting on you. And I need one of them jerseys too. All right,
no doubt.
Hey, so with that being said, here we go. You ready, little sis?
Uh-huh.
All right, Mac. Here we go. Round number 1. Would you rather become an all-pro overseas and play for another 10 years, making it to the All-Star game every single year, or
for 2 seasons, you get invited to the WNBA for a tryout?
Just a tryout. You're not guaranteed to make it. Just a tryout.
But you get a chance to make it.
I'll say All-Star for 10 years in a row overseas.
That's what you get to hit the wrong button. That's what you get.
Yeah.
Okay, round 2. Come on, man. She said she needs to go eat something plant-based to help her entry. Let's go.
All right. Round number 2. I'm kind of stretching it out already. Round number 2. Ionna, would you rather go into the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren? Basically, you get to see what kind of legacy you left, right? Mm-hmm. So the people, great-great-great-grandchildren, to see what kind of legacy, what kind of thumbprint that you left on this earth. Or
would you rather go back in the past and meet your ancestors and see where you came from?
I'd rather see my ancestors and see where I came from.
Hold on, wait, say that again.
No, she gave me the point. That's what she said. Yes.
I'd rather see my ancestors.
Yes, that's what she said. I wish I could get some love on mine when I win a point. You know what I'm saying? I get it. All right, so round 3. for the championship, would you rather go back in time, knowing what you know now, and you can fix 3 mistakes that you made along the way, or
would you rather fast forward, not knowing anything, but be able to see what the future holds for 30 seconds?
I'd rather go back and fix 3 mistakes.
Oh, I'm so glad you came on the show tonight, because he had like a 3-game winning streak, and I could not stomach losing 4 times in a row to this son. So, you know about winning championships, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do I. I know about winning now. Thank you so much. All right, B. Jones, ask the next question you got. Let's go, man.
That's it, man. That you won the game.
No, I'm talking about your next question that you got next. Let's go on with the show, man. I won this game. So
this
let's go.
dude here, man. I don't think you really worthy of carrying my belt, but I'm coming to get it because we got 2 more shows.
You
that's
talking about
coming.
this belt? This belt here?
I'm coming to get it. Don't worry about it. I'm on your neck, sir, and I'm coming to get that belt. All right, iMac. So we talked a little bit about it. I'm looking at the numbers you putting up, and listen, that Achilles that's a setback. You know, that's a small little setback for a setup. I mean, what does the future hold? The title of the show is You Got Next. What does the future hold for you?
Well, the future holds, honestly, right now I'm just putting everything in God's hands, because I know that it's already planned for me. But I just know that right now I'm just going to put in the work to put myself in a position to get back on the floor. And if that happens, then I'm going to be happy. But who knows, like along the journey, maybe there's something else that there's a reason why this happens. And there could be a bigger reason why this happened. But right now, just making sure that I'm going to be stronger than I was before it happened.
That's
right. You didn't mention having like 6'10", babies. I mean, y'all gonna have some child kids when it goes down.
Yeah, we are.
Some monsters. Oh my goodness.
They're gonna be on the show.
Hey, we already saving them spots. So now I hate to do this because you actually chose me over the WNBA in the first round. So I was kind of shocked on that one because I personally think you're ready, but going past the WNBA, they got all kind of leagues. They got a new one called Athletes Unlimited that just started here in the States. Go check out some of these other You Got Next shows. We've heard of a league in Memphis. We've heard of a league in Houston. We heard of a league in Dallas. So it is some professional leagues out there, or semi-pro leagues at least, that allow you to stay here. Have you ever thought about coming home and really digging roots and just staying here and playing?
Yeah, I have actually. And I think that would be something that I probably would do, like, once he's done with his career overseas, because then we're back. Plus, he really wants to see me play. So I think that'll be a good opportunity. Plus, like, once I have kids and everything like that, I think that'll be a good time. So I think, like, when I'm doing, like, a transitioning year, like, where I'm having a kid and it's, like, his last year, then when we come back, then I'll be able to play that following year in America.
All right,
so like a true love the basketball story, KT.
Yeah.
We got to ask a favor already. So if you have multiple boys, one got to be named Kevin, the other one got to be named Brandon. Just show us a little love.
No, if you did that, I would die. 80.
We trying to be godfathers. We trying to be some godfathers. All right, besides Instagram, which we can see on the screen, where can people find you on social media?
I'm just on Instagram, @Ionna. Keep it simple. Got the OG username, so just go request to follow me. I'll accept.
Okay, so do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah. I'll give a shout out to my brother @Richie, and I'll give a shout out to my fiance, John Fields, J Fields UT.
All right. Where did he play college ball at?
University of Tennessee.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
So you telling me y'all gonna have these little SEC/Big Ten babies all over this place?
Well, he said they're not going to Texas Tech. They're going to Tennessee. I was like, okay. I mean, if that's what they're between the two schools, I'm going to be happy. So.
Yeah, for real. Texas Tech might be in a different place then. You never know.
Exactly. You never know. But I'll be happy that wherever, as long as I'm not paying for school, then I know that I did my job.
There you go. All right, so this is part of the show where you get a chance to call out the next person we should have in our You Got Next series. Tell them I got a chance to hang out with my brothers, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 and �KT. I retold them my story, so I want you to tell yours too. With that said, who are you giving your game ball to?
I'm gonna give my game ball to John Fields.
Oh, if
I
you
was hoping
didn't,
it.
if
I
you
was
didn't,
like,
we have
please
some
say
problems.
John,
Letting you know
please
that.
say John.
Yeah, if y'all think I'm fun, like this he's a character. So high energy guy, funny guy. You guys will have a good time with him.
We gonna do him, but we gotta have y'all on together. I want to do the
Yeah,
newlywed game with John.
we definitely gotta get
That
one.
would be super fun. With
Yeah.
John Fields, it is official, sir. You've got a first class invitation to join the show. You are now on the clock. But for right now, Ionna, man, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud
Thank
of you.
y'all.
I'm so thankful that you took a chance on us because your growth, everything, this is just like, you let me know that what we doing now, it's impactful, it's meaningful, and we gonna be doing it again. So you got next without a doubt. Thank you so much for coming back and telling your story. Hey, happy healing, right? You got some healing that you got to do. So
Yes,
let us know if you need anything. You know what I'm saying? I saw the massage on Amazon. It was $99. Some compression socks, whatever you need. Just let us know.
All right. Thank y'all so much.
Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation. If that ain't make you a believer, I don't know what is. That was super dope. She's super dope. You are super dope for checking us out and hanging around. So don't go anywhere. Lock in with us right now, Kevin. I got a couple of contests going. The first one, if you want to get us some Sports Life Talk swag and get a T-shirt, a swag bag, go to our Instagram at Sports Life Talk, like you see it across the screen. Tag in 5 friends to the Ionna McKenzie post. And guess what? Slide in our DMs. We're gonna shoot you over some gear. And if you want to earn some scratch, a little Skrilla, Kevin and I are giving away $250 at the end of February. And to enter into that, it's very, very simple. Check this out. Like this show, subscribe to our channel, share this show with just 2 people. That's all you got to do is share it with 2 people and leave a comment in the comment section right now. YEET. That is the code word. That means yeet. And then you will be entered into a drawing on February the 28th. Kevin and I will announce the winner. And you never know. $250 can buy you some J's or something. I don't know.
That's facts.
Yeah, depending on the pair.
And then listen, if you want to just come hang out with us and see what else we got going on, we go live every Wednesday night as part of our live show to interact with the fans. It's very fun. We talk sports, we talk life, we talk pop culture, sneakers. It don't matter. There's no subject that's off limits. We have a great time. It is fun. It's a nonstop laugh out loud riot. And we would love for you to come be a part of that. We go stream live, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube and Facebook. And Kev, man, take my belt off because I'm coming to get my belt, bro.
𝐵𝐤𝐿,
you can look at it all you want to. It's mine. You just borrowing it, bro.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, even though I'm wearing a belt, we both won because of our guest today, man.
We won.
So, hey, thank you so much for rocking with us once again. And like he said, we got to get that newlywed episode coming out. So, hey, be on the lookout for that.
Hey, it's coming. Ionna round 3. It's coming. We're going to get that to y'all. Hey, thank you again for joining
with a new
show.
last name.
Yeah, I got this is his jersey right here at the top. Fields.
Ionna Fields. Round 3. Hey, you can do the little hyphen thing. It's going to be McKenzie Fields, or is it just going to be Fields?
It's going to be, my name will be Ionna McKenzie Fields, but like if I'm writing my first and last name, it'll be Ionna Fields. So just Ionna Fields.
I was just trying to see if you've already.
But that's why I got him. This is actually I didn't even tell you all. This is the reason why I'm number 1 now because that's his number. It's his number. But like since I'm not like legally married, I was like, hey, what do you think if I changed my number to your number?
That's
and he was like, oh, that's so cool. I can't believe you did that. I was just like, I know. I'm cute like that. I can be cute.
There you go.
Look at that. Look at that love shining through. Well, listen, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. So stay safe, be blessed. Hey, respect each other and love one another because together we are better. And listen, keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See, what's crazy is I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, it's a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.